Here's a projector that I got from Amazon. We have an illustration right here of it. It says mini LCD video projector. There's nothing on the bottom. The size just has a barcode. The size blank, and the exact same thing in the back. So nothing special. So let's take a look inside. Inside the box we have our quick start guide. It's quite a thick book. Actually, it's really nice feeling. It tells you all the different ports and how to actually set it up with your device, and also go to the menu. So that's quite detailed. We have our power cable. So this is what you use for plugging into the actual projector. Quite short, but it's good enough for casual use. So you can actually put an extension cord on this and actually make it longer. So no biggie. Here's the remote control. If we open it up, we can take a close look. I've already installed batteries into here. So if we slide this up, it uses 2 AAAs. And over here we have our infrared LED that sends the information to the device in the back. We have our power button, our mute button, and this is actually for a different model. But we have our volume rockers right here, so plus and minus. We have OK and our buttons right here for moving it around. We have our source, zoom, menu, and exit on here. Feels quite nice in the hand since it has this bump right here. And it's easy to use. But one thing to note is that infrared is directional. So the infrared detector on here is in the back, so you will have to be in the back and pointing at it. So if you have this mounted on your wall behind you, you won't be able to use this remote. Also in the box is for your retro devices. You can connect it up to here. So let's take a look at the projector in itself. So if we unwrap it, you can see that it's made out of a plastic shell. Quite solid feeling, has a nice weight to it as well. We have our control buttons right here on the top. Our indicator LED for showing that it's actually on. Here's our charger. So this is what you use for plugging in the cable. We have our speaker right here. Our cooling vents also right here. This is the vent that it actually blows out of. We also have our HDMI, our TF card, so our micro SD card, and you can plug in your device to here. And you can play your sound to an external speaker, which is louder. And you have our USB for attaching USB devices, and also connect old computers to it. This is not a button, it actually doesn't do anything. And right here is our infrared detector, so that's why I said you actually have to stand behind this and point the remote to here to actually use it. On the bottom we have our speaker as well, our phone pads as feet, and here's our knob to adjust it. So this is what you adjust the height of the feet. But one thing to note is that it does not actually have a tripod mount. I kind of wish that they actually put a tripod mount right here. That would be really handy to have. That's unfortunate since this is quite a good projector. Has a nice picture and everything. It's just missing a tripod mount. We have our lens cap right here. You can just take it off. It has a bungee that's connected to the foot right here. You could take it off if you wanted to. Here's our lens. We can adjust the focus, and as you can see, it actually comes out, and you can put it back in. And this right here is to adjust the angle of it. So if you have it facing up, the picture is going to be a little bit skewed, so you move this to adjust it to the correct position. This way your picture is going to be really crisp. Let's turn on the projector. We just press this button right here, and the light should go from red to green. And now we're going to hear the sound of the fan. This is the sound of the internal speaker. We can adjust the volume using a remote control. And here's our menu button. We can press this and we can adjust our picture, our color, the ratio aspect, the noise reduction. And if you use the side button, we can go to our sound, balance. We can change the language. And you can do software updates for this as well. If you press this button, you can change the input. So you just keep on clicking it until you reach the one you want to use. And then you just press OK. Here's our focus ring, so we can adjust the picture to make it better. As you can see, it's getting a lot more blurry. And we can bring it back until it's crisp again. And this is our tilt.